believe. And if you're England, you have to understand that while you've conceded on one mistake and your opponent was incredibly efficient with their first foray forward, the game plan stays the same. You just may need to do it with a bit more urgency, a bit faster. First of all, you got to get on the ball, because so far it's been DR Congo that have been the team that have gotten on the ball. They've been able to keep some passes, and they've pinned England back.
It was the counter game that Thomas Tuchel was talking about in his press conference yesterday, wasn't it? But on this occasion, it was more the direct route.
And these are the problems that the players are going to have to solve in real time, at least until the hydration break.
Well, Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president, Arsene Wenger just behind there, be intrigued as to what is going down here in Atlanta, where we have been treated, it has to be said,
right there,
to some fairy tale stories along the way. DR Congo being one of those in their last game. Cabo Verde upsetting Spain to get the ball rolling.
I hope every team gets upset.
And Mbasse's hoping to get the Vozinha treatment by the time the night's over. I just have a cheeky little check at his Instagram follower account if the scoreline holds, because undoubtedly England will get their opportunities. And now you're just starting to see DR Congo drop a little bit deeper. And subconsciously, as a player, when you know you're maybe the side that's going to suffer a bit more without the ball, when you get the goal, inevitably you just start to sit a little bit deeper. DR Congo needs to make sure they don't fall into that trap and sit too deep and get away from all the things that led them to success inside the first 7-8 minutes.
Every team to shame. They scored around.
Spence looking to link up with Madueke.
15
England with clean sheets against Ghana and against Panama. They conceded a goal through qualifying.
3-1, 3-0. Oh yeah, oh no, 4-1. They scored around like 60.
Manchester City.
It's freaking ridiculous. God damn it, man.
New manager
got Mbappe over here at 27 years old. Fucking 18 goals already. He makes the World Cup.
This will be the anticipation tactically of what you're going to see. England having the ball against a low block.
Looks like
so
a regular.
Anderson needs to sip, and then
goals.
you need Declan Rice, who's higher up the field, level with Kane, and Jude Bellingham as well to be higher up the field. You only need one number 6 right now with the numbers back in the possession that you have so high up the field.
One goal in
His
2006.
kept his place ahead of
He
Anthony Gordon.
He didn't score anything in 2010. Then in 2014, I think he only scored 1 goal. From 3 World Cups, Messi has 2 goals. And then Ronaldo,
needs to go
first World Cup, 1. 2010, I believe he scored 1. And 14,
breaks it down beautifully.
I remember he scored 2.
England looking for a response here.
Oh, Mbappe,
are they going to get a corner?
in 3 World Cups, has 18 goals. Ronaldo and Messi combined had around like 6 goals.
And it's led to this corner kick where Declan Rice is devastating with his delivery.
There's a cluster of England players there. You can just see Kane and Konza.
Congo. The Mexico's going to go to...
I think it was pilling around the back was Jude Bellingham. That's gone out of play.
That was purposeful. It was set up to be able to create some space at the back post. Bellingham was just a step too late to get into the position.
Penny for his thoughts in the early stages here. Thomas Tuchel.
And the only reason I would want England to win,
made it as always in great numbers here to Atlanta. It's a sea of white, really, pockets of blue. Those DR Congo fans are congregated.
Oh my God, that was so close. They almost had they almost took the ball away from the defender.
Madueke. Arsenal-Tottenham combination down that right side. With Jed Spence. Here's Bellingham. Oh,
hell no.
One in, but evades everyone
and they're from Bellingham.
But it's a case of keeping it cool head here. England has still plenty of time to be played.
It's encouraging for England to start to see more numbers get into the box with these balls that get into wide areas, and then the service, the creativity.
At least for this
half, Bellingham to try to go the outside of his right before everybody for DR Congo can get set.
It's the second half, especially the last 20 minutes, when the team starts to get
That's not the way forward. And Mbassi has to understand that is not the battle for Johan Wisset to get into. He does not want to go into the battle with Kansa in these aerial duels. If the ball has to go long for DR Congo, it needs to go into wide areas.
England were the first team to secure safe passage to the World Cup, European qualifiers. They're finding it tough to break down this resilient DR Congo defense.
No one wanted to sign Rashford.
Considered in all their games of this World Cup.
For 90 minutes, inconsistent, great dribbler.
Bellingham.
Yes, man.
Still a fair way to go, but this would send shockwaves, as it has it already. Declan Rice. Rashford. Oh, that's a better one, and Ampasi gets a really good connection on it.
The clearance from the goalie.
Bellingham was just a
hey, that's a yellow, ref.
Right there. A bit of foreshadowing right now for England. They're showing you they can get numbers into the box. They're getting closer and closer to getting it on the end of this service. What I'd like to see, though, is a bit of variance as well, too. Declan Rice a moment ago had the ability to strike from distance. If you become too one-dimensional and just do the same thing over and over again, it becomes predictable. And what England need to try to do is have an air of unpredictability about them, shooting from distance, having some runners through the box, playing it along the ground early. Keep DR Congo guessing.
Nation back at a World Cup since 1974, as Zaire they were at that time. Lost all of their games, Scotland, Brazil and Yugoslavia, including a 9-0 loss. They conceded 14 goals overall. And what a celebration this would be after yesterday they celebrated Independence Day. There's Mutasami. Plays in Greece, although he's born in Paris. Plays for Atromitos. Sipenga. DR Congo in the mood for more here.
Ref! That's a foul!
Trying his very best whilst on the ground, but then...
Get it.
Spence doesn't want to take any chances. And has that gone out of play? Still in.
Just look at the way the DR Congo is first and they're fastest to react to all these secondary balls.
Oh, they are hunting England down here. Pickford's clearance wasn't happy with the ball back to him.
Oh.
Well, that's Konza.
They got
truly done.
England in the ropes on that top side.
There's some big question marks about England defensively.
Nice.
If that is the key area where DR Congo can get at England. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. Hey, Jude, it's for you.
But it's the first time in the opening 19 minutes that you've seen somebody from England decide they're going to go in and they're going to leave something in to their opponent that's outcompeted them so far.
It wasn't that bad. I mean,
that's reckless. It's absolutely a yellow card, but nonetheless, it's the first time you've seen England look as though they're going to try to match the intensity from DR Congo.
Yes, man. He's fucking... for the best thing they ever did. I never realized
looking for something that's never there.
I'm starting to see the 48
Whistle scored twice against
48
team. Absolutely magnificent performance.
Pretty badass.
They need it.
But that's what I'm talking about. Look what Wissa's willing to do in this moment.
They added one extra game.
If you're an English player right now and you see your opponent doing that, you need to figure out how to look within yourself really quickly and figure out if you're willing to do the same thing. Because I haven't seen that in the first 20 minutes from the English side, apart from an ill-timed challenge that's got a booking for Jude Bellingham. But other than that, England have been second best to this fight.
Dude, the ref's on point right there. Because one of the Congo players shot, and I think he fell over, and then he started like headering the ball on the floor.
Pickford at his career as well.
England doesn't have that intensity and the passion that Congo have. Like Congo are on.
Mbemba, who had a time in England once upon a time.
Not outplaying
Newcastle
England.
United, Wan-Bissaka,
They're
Rashford. And Rashford's going to be penalised here.
They're showing some type of resilience that England.
I love that response though from Marcus Rashford.
Looked like they don't
Bellingham
have.
was late to step when Rashford did that 40-50 yards higher up the field. So it's a bit disjointed.
England is soulless. Congo is a passionate team that they're putting everything on the line no matter what. Cannot take that away from them.
Wan-Bissaka style challenge.
That's the second one where he's missed.
Look, these big teams are getting exposed now from big teams are getting exposed.
Here is the man who scoreless the difference. Sepenga.
First time new
he was fantastic against Uzbekistan.
It's kind of hard not to respect. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like these big teams, they got talent.
As they get over into that final third, it's not working for England.
There's like no cohesion with them. Like right now, England, it just feels like.
Wan-Bissaka's relegated with West Ham United this past season in the Premier League to Inzebi. Alongside him as well with
it looks like they're having trouble figuring it out what each of them do.
Scrambling the notes down.
England has 44 possession, and then Congo has 45.
The big question mark coming into this match
you would think it would be at least like England have at least 70%, but 45%. Congo?
Both out through injury. It was Jed Spence that was preferred.
That's big
it was
respect,
the right side in which
especially with the team,
Congo
the capability that England has.
Overload with no support for Jed Spence.
That's insane.
It was left on an island.
I give him big
respect.
respect.
With the first runner and Sepenga all by himself.
Oh my God! Come on, man. You're telling me, Rashford, you get paid 325,000 euros a week.
Leading England here.
That's not. I think that's approximately like $400,000 a week.
At its very best.
They passed him the ball and he couldn't stop it. I'm not criticizing him on any skills. I'm just criticizing him at that moment. Like, come on, bro. You get paid all that bread and you couldn't even stop that. That's fucking embarrassing. $400,000 a week. You can do a simple stop. I don't know. Stuck. I lost my fucking car key. My neck is stuck. I find my car. I would love to see all the big teams get eliminated. Seeing a new team, especially from a different region that's not Europe or South America, win the World Cup, that would be phenomenal. I would. I'm rooting Mexico all the way. I would love that. But I have to be realistic. But I think this World Cup just feels so fucking. We have African teams outperforming the big dogs. We have small South American teams beating big dogs. We have the host teams actually playing good, especially Mexico. USA, we'll see today. Canada, they're still on the, for me, they're still on the iffy side because they haven't really played someone like too crazy good. I mean, no disrespect to South Africa, they're just not on that level. A real test for the host teams, I'm gonna have to wait and see. They're still kind of iffy. These teams are iffy. Mexico, even I'm not being Mexican. I'm not being biased. Mexico, out of the three, seems like the one that's the most capable of outperforming. The second half was kind of questionable of how they were playing. Questionable their performance. The United States, we'll see, because they got smoked by Turkey. I mean, they got to outplay. They could goals. And I get it. They didn't really need a win, but at the same time, it just shows their type of, it just shows what shows their character, and they can perform against other teams. Like, it's always better to win the game, even if it's not important, because that way.
Madueke bringing it down here.
Nah. Get the fuck up, Madueke. It just shows character, to be honest. You can beat any team, anytime. Doesn't matter what region. That's some balls. Look at France. They sweep every team they played. They sweep them. By the end of the first half, the game's already over.
I like what I've seen from Mutasami when he's dropped.
Can't make this up.
In between the three center backs to get on the ball, when he stepped into a defensive midfielder spot to get on the ball.
When you think of like scary teams,
poor Mutasami has been influential.
Yeah, he's one of those players where he will just
right off the bat.
Gaps, break up play.
For me,
Masuaku here with
the two teams that are on their own league is France and Argentina. Everyone else, catching up.
Masuaku,
the closest to them, I thought it was the Netherlands, but obviously not anymore.
That was
as you saw,
expert defending
Morocco.
to go and close down the space and then just
The
anticipate
closest
where
to them now is Spain.
Spence on a drive here.
The only reason I'm still iffy about Spain is just because
bringing down Jet Spence. He's wearing that custom.
They haven't really put any significant team here in the World Cup.
Broke his jaw against Chelsea back in May.
I mean, they beat Uruguay 1-0. They tied with
Noah Siddiqui of Sunderland.
I always forget that.
Is the next
that team that's
going
to play Argentina.
First real time that we've seen Jet Spence get forward. He does it in some style. Goes right through the legs.
It's more so of a World Cup issue that I don't.
And it's Siddiqui knowing that he's just
see
got to
them
throw in the
performing.
last-ditch effort.
So if they're able to beat
Truth be told,
Portugal,
Jet Spence is a mile ahead of him. It was always going to win that race, and Siddiqui just decides taking the foul and the yellow card was the best
option. But for now, it's just Argentina and France that are on their own league. I know France. I am aware that Spain did defeat
absolute worldie contender for goal of the
France
tournament.
in the Euros.
Hit from Rice. Oh, and it's wide. Konza, I don't know how much he knew of that.
That doesn't count anymore. That was 2 years ago.
He didn't know anything
this
about
is
it whatsoever.
The World Cup is completely different. It's been 2 years. Spain's improved. They got different players. They got rid of all the old heads. Not compare them.
He was just as surprised and just as much of a spectator as you and I were.
England have turned it over again with Bellingham. Madueke, Kane waits, and Turinzebe is there first for DR Congo.
Kane either needs to go to the near post in that moment, or if Declan Rice sees that Kane is not going to, Declan Rice needs to run across the face of the first defender.
The fuck?
You're telling Harry Kane where to move?
Yeah, no, who am I to do that? Fair enough, but you understand that if you're Declan Rice, you get the vantage point of seeing what Harry Kane is doing in that moment. You trust your center striker with his instincts, so then Declan Rice needs to move off of that.
Nowhere to go, just a wall of blue.
Oh, nice. Nice cross. Bellingham.
Bellingham in England, an equaliser. More like it. And an attempt on target as well. A rarity in this first half for England so far.
England have been miles better, and they've finally given their fans something to cheer about with their performance since the hydration break. Every one of those fans that were sat down just a moment ago are now standing. There's a little bit of belief now for this English side.
There's Mark Gahey. Declan Rice, Rashford. Against Turinzebe. Rashford again, and Wan-Bissaka, two former teammates at Manchester United. Elliot Anderson. It's like he is on his way to Manchester, but to City. Anderson again. He's got Rashford in behind, awkward to control. And he runs out of pitch. But you can feel the tempo, you feel the intensity has just lifted from England.
Whether it be from the run of play or a set piece, you're starting to see England now with a bit more endeavor, a bit more life to their attack. They're moving at a quicker pace. The ball is getting pinged about. One thing I do struggle to put their teammates in a position of success. What I mean by that is, just a moment ago, there was an entry pass into Anderson where he was looking to play it around the corner, yet the pass was a little bit backwards, so he had to take another touch just to keep the ball. Little things like that right now need to be cleaned up from England, and that allows your teammate to play a bit faster.
Motasami here for DR Congo. Preparations hampered by having to self-isolate in Europe due to the Ebola outbreak back home. 21 days spent before heading to the United
Sony will
States.
stop producing discs for new PlayStation games 2028.
And matches unlike what England did.
People are not going to be happy with that.
There's Mukau. Chancel and Bemba. Switch of play for Sepenga. Drive on again, Sepenga. So much energy.
Oh,
Sepenga
Congo.
hang it up.
Oh.
Just taken away from Wissa. That's Kane hooking it clear.
Oh. Oh, good.
Down the left. They're really getting at England here. DR Congo. Sepenga at the heart of it.
Madueke is absolutely leaving Jed Spence on an island by himself. I would be furious if I was Jed Spence. The reason Sepenga gets in this 1v1 situation is because Madueke is just watching, not trying to come over and at least close down, make it more predictable. Right now, Madueke, he's got to help his teammate out because Sepenga is one of the most dangerous players in 1v1 situations for DR Congo, and he's just saying, good luck, Jed Spence, 1v1.
Elliot Anderson. It's one for Wan-Bissaka to attack here.
Sounds like the PlayStation.
Incidentally, Rashford and Tuanzebe know each other very well from their school days together, let alone coming through the Manchester United academy from a very young age. Mark Gahey. Esri Konza of Aston Villa. Away by Tuanzebe. It's Anderson. And that's a free kick given away by Nico O'Reilly. And again, it just calms things down for DR Congo. Quite the journey to get here, DR Congo, in terms of the qualification process. There's 3 playoff games, if you like. They needed a penalty shootout win over Nigeria, and then a ultimate playoff victory over Jamaica. So they know the pressures of knockout football. Absolutely.
This DR Congo side looks as though they've been battle tested and they have adversity from just getting here, the qualification you alluded to, but then their group was absolutely difficult to get through. Portugal and Colombia, that point against Portugal proved the point of difference.
Yes.
Because then they could look at that match against Uzbekistan here in Atlanta on match day 3 is the one that they could really go for. Combine that with the point they got against Portugal, that 4 points put them to the top of the 8 teams that qualified.
Kane the target and found. Harry Kane! Oh, what a block. Axel Tuanzebe. England are not done yet. Is there something to happen here?
Oh!
Wan-Bissaka keeping it out. Extraordinary on the line. Close as England have come.
Goal line clearance from defender from Congo.
And this is a big 10 minutes now for DR Congo.
Nada, nem Cyberpunk Adventures
Rashford has been a goal scorer at this World Cup.
Very.
Spence. Passy, he's going to punch that. Not the best. Blue all in the way again here. For England to try and batter down. Bellingham. Good coverage from Tuanzebe.
Oh, man.
Well, it might just be a constant at this final 10 minutes or so before half-time. Nico O'Reilly. What a terrific season with Manchester City. But not on this occasion, giving the free kick away. But this was the big moment. First here from Kane's effort to Nzebi. Proper block, and then this from Rashford, Jamie.
Oh, and this is the one in which Wan-Bissaka realizes he's going to abandon his position and just go try to affect the play. So he's got himself in the right position. Rashford is doing everything he can to strike this into the ground. So it doesn't have as much power as he preferred, but he's gone for the placement to just try to keep it on target. That slight deflection from Nico O'Reilly took it out of the path of Harry Kane, unbeknownst to him. But you just get the feeling that England, they're knocking at the doorstep now.
Madueke looking for a free kick. Jordanian referee not interested. Off the bench against Panama. Madueke having started the first two games. Sepenga. Mutasami. Where's Mukau of Lille? The only change from that game against Uzbekistan for DR Congo. Wissa, offside. England not hanging around. Rashford. Test to try and get beyond. Mukau, who's been brought back for a free kick.
I like this decision from a referee. Rashford's touch was going to go over the inline. He was going to struggle to get here, but there was just enough of that contact, and I'm okay with it not being a booking. Mukau can't believe that it's even a foul. There was just enough to throw off Rashford, but this all started from just the thoughtfulness to go quickly with the restart before DR Congo could get set. Now these are the moments where the delivery is so important. We're looking towards likes of number 9, Harry Kane. Number 6, Mark Gahey. Konsa as well, number 2. Just trying to pick those players out with some service, with a little bit of pace on it as well.
From Rice. Not a good one. O'Reilly keeping it alive. Oh, they're asking for a handball.
It did hit an outstretched hand in there.
These balls in your mouth, motherfucker. There's no handball.
He does. The referee does. He's
still waiting to make the call.
It would be very unfortunate, but it did hit an arm.
One for our Qatari video assist to have a look at closely as the game continues here. And now Sepenga. And now Wissa.
Go. Come on.
Charge. He's fairly isolated at the minute against Gahey. Wissa holding it up. Woo! O'Reilly's clearance only as far as Wan-Bissaka. Anderson, Rashford, Mutasami. Here's Mbuku. Can make things happen. Mbuku and DR Congo are going to get a corner.
I would think they'll probably get someone else.
And all is good according to the referee down at the other end. Here it is.
Watch the outstretched arm of Siddiqui. It definitely hits his hand.
He's not a bad goalie.
Natural position to make himself bigger.
But I would think, like,
I mean, it hits his hand and his arm is
fully
outstretched behind him.
Better.
There's no control over that. I'm very surprised by this
decision. Handball. They're just put in a situation.
Look at the teeth.
Basically, the situation he was put in is that he had no control over how his hand.
Sepenga.
I will say though this: out of England, the whole team, the weakest position is definitely the goalkeeper. Pickford, he's high energy, but he's very fucking reckless.
Jordan Pickford. Not that much purchase on it, but as far as Bellingham, Mutasami, a tidy up Bellingham. Between two, gets the free kick anyhow.
Bellingham wants to switch it quickly. He was smart to pull out of the challenge, by the way. He's on a yellow card, remember, so he's got to be hesitant going into those 50-50s. Look at Spence, he's in.
And found. We got the final touch come back on Jet Spence. Excellent defending yet again from Axel Tuanzebe. That's a good call. Tuanzebe relegated with Burnley from the Premier League. Wan-Bissaka relegated with West Ham, but talk about a heroic piece of defending.
Those two have been excellent for DR Congo so far. This has been a real committed effort from all 11 of the players for DR Congo.
Well, the storm was brewing, wasn't it? But it seems to be weathered for now.
Oh.
Wan-Bissaka!
Oh!
They've hit the post!
Hit the post!
Johan Wissa.
Oh my god, dude. That was a nice... Congo doesn't have many opportunities, but goddamn, that was so close, dude.
Always in position. Just
Jesus.
Look at this. There's never an ability to find. Now, it does take the most fortuitous deflection to fall into his path off of Nico Riley. But that is inches away from complete disaster for England.
If England loses this game, they will have to
weather the storm that was building at the other end, DR Congo. But Kane, can he get him behind? It's going to be a penalty.
Oh, Congo got a penalty.
Or is it?
Oh, the ref is saying that he dove. The ref is saying that he dove. He's like, he's gonna get a fucking card for diving. From my angle, it didn't look like he was diving. It looked like he actually got hit. The goalie hit him. It was a nice pass.
Thomas Almari will take a look at this, and if there is some contact, which there is. The first, it's not the left foot. This is actually not going to take the contact. It's the right foot.
Ooh,
so the referee
no, yeah, he did touch Kane.
First, no contact there, but the right foot then makes the contact.
Ah, man, but it was kind of it looks.
Well, they are all up on the England bench.
Dude, it seems like he's not going to get the penalty. He's like walking towards the middle. Dude, the ref walking to the middle of the field. Like he's not gonna give the penalty. Oh, okay, they're going to VAR.
And it's good. The check is over.
Then if you're the referee and you think that, then you've got
no penalty
for simulation. Then.
Well, that's what Mbemba was asking for. Well, you don't like to see.
Dude, I'm shocked. I'm in shock. What the fuck?
So the only thing that can cross my mind is
I'm not gonna lie.
There was no contact on that first step.
He did make contact. He did touch Harry Kane, but
is he already going?
But it was a very soft touch. He fucking hit him like this. Like he touched him. Harry Kane was going with the goalie. The goalie he put the ball to the right, and the goalie like hit his leg like this. But it didn't seem like it was hard. Like he just touched him because he's trying to get the ball. But if you look at Harry Kane's body position, dude, it seemed like he did dive. So
it's real time they've been able to get him behind Harry Kane.
I don't know. I mean, if it was Argentina, they would probably given the penalty. So no.
Rashford. Think about it one way then the other, and then into
I think at this point it's just damn.
The space was there.
I'm in shock.
He didn't take it.
I'm surprised they didn't give it to
him. And then he realizes once the original space that he opted not to take.
They should probably start getting like
asking.
It was like baby blue.
Kane through the legs, but the service towards finding Harry Kane has not been there at all. And we're going to have 6 additional minutes at the end of this first half.
I'm in shock. I am.
You be the referee at home.
Oh, yeah.
Harry Kane is under no obligation to stay on his feet there. When the goalkeeper comes rushing out, he's touched it beyond him, and there's contact.
Yeah, it looked like a dive, but as an obligation of...
The talk of penalties. It was the talk of the town yesterday in the press conference, wasn't it?
But
not exactly penalties like that, more a shootout.
Holy shit, man. I am in shock.
Harry Kane has been devastating this season with Bayern. 61 goals for Bayern in all competitions. England's record World Cup scorer as well.
This World Cup knockout stage has been ridiculously crazy. First, I'm still processing Paraguay eliminating Germany. Was another big shock. Morocco, Netherlands. I mean, that was not that big of a shock. I kind of...
Rice.
It's like, oh, Brad. Morocco's been good since the last one.
Oh my goodness! Passy, what a save!
Congo.
Rashford again, and Passy holds.
He's playing like he wants to get a contract for Madrid. And even Bellingham congratulated him.
Wow.
Dude, that was a clean save. Fucking one-handed.
He reacts to this, and he gets down to read it so well. That is a remarkable save from the goalkeeper.
Dude, even one of his defenders he also go as well.
Extraordinary save
this
again from
is
Passy.
Something else. I can fucking...
Think of what he did against Colombia
oh,
as well,
there goes another one. Okay. Oh, okay.
The
defender's just too fast for the striker.
It was the game of his life on that occasion against Colombia for Mpassi. Says if you'd have told him 5 years ago that he would have been playing at a World Cup, he'd have laughed in your face. But we all know who you are now, Lionel.
This guy is going to get a contract for Real Madrid.
Rashford. Nico O'Reilly. Rice for Bellingham. Mutasami has tidied that up brilliantly again.
He's still going forward, Mutasami.
Okay. Congo, man.
Johan Wissa, Sepenga to his left.
It seems to me like
here he is.
The ones that it seems to me like
Sepenga,
England's playing that.
To keep on going.
It seems to me like how England should be playing is how Congo's playing. And how Congo should be playing is how England's playing. No disrespect.
So close to half time. They can take a lead into the break. Well, that will do for their second half.
He's go quickly here. It's too slow.
Madueke for Kane.
Yep.
And get it out of his feet.
See, as an Arsenal fan, Madueke is cool. Don't get me wrong. He's really...
Madueke again, plenty back in blue now.
He's a really good dribbler.
Is just inviting a second defender over when he goes slow. I don't understand why he's...
I agree.
Killing the momentum of a counter-attack by baiting over a second defender.
Slow and like to go and make a decision. It just seems like he's very nervous. Like, bro, you're good at dribbling. Attack. Did Thomas Tuchel tell you?
Bellingham with big moments. Kane.
You just look at the defenders and not do anything.
A big talking
point.
point.
Just standing there for like a good 5 seconds. I would assume like if you're that good of a dribbler and you're fast, go for it.
What matters so far is Sepenga's goal.
I don't know.
It's the only goal of this World Cup. Last 32 tie.
Okay. Congo's on the top.
Charges on now. Sepenga.
Send it.
Blocked there by Jed Spence. Flag is up anyhow.
You could show me that another 100 times from the 50-some-odd camera angles that we have, and it still wouldn't get old.
I mean, that is coming to him like lightning, isn't it? It's great to see there from Bellingham.
Even he understands just how amazing of a save that was.
England have created moments since the hydration break, really. All of their touches of the ball and shots in the opposition box in DR Congo's box have come since the break. Bellingham. Find the width again with Madueke. Hanging one. stay in play for Rashford. Who wants this? Bellingham does take over.
I'll be honest. I mean, as an Arsenal fan, I still don't understand how Madueke got into the team, but Palmer
in front of that racket there.
I mean, Palmer can play on the left wing and the right wing. He's more like a center.
Going into half-time.
Center attacking midfielder. But Madueke, bro, come on. The dude can. He's good at like making defenders nervous because he's so fast and he's a dribbler.
In from Rice.
Ooh, Harry Kane's open. Oh!
Passy there again.
He fucking saved.
One man blocking machine.
Ball was coming in. Harry Kane was wide open. Boom.
Impossible.
Caught it and he fucking saved it.
He has made this many saves. Astounding.
That's it. That's half time. The final act of an extraordinary story being written here. And Lionel Mpassi at the heart of it for DR Congo.
Oh, I hit him right in the nuts.
Saves. First of many so far.
That's halftime
and
right
denying Harry Kane then. But it's Brian Sepenga's
goal.
Dude,
this goalie is having a hell of a game.
Many saw this halftime score coming here in Atlanta. England work to do in the second half. Halftime, England 0, DR Congo 1.
You going back home for the games?
Oh, I wish.
Hey. Oh,
Tap in. Tap in.
Across the pond, please.
Sorry, mate. Don't go south of the river.
Easy. Let's go.
Hey, we're playing hockey here.
Not anymore, kiddo. This way to the stadium. Everything's a tap-in with Visa.
Do you call it soccer, or do you call it...
Bro, none of my followers are up with this. They're all fucking... I will be right. Trying to figure out how to... Oh, image. I'm gonna go look for... I will be right back. I seriously cannot find them. Ridiculous. Anger of a goal. Barely helps, but barely. Game will start in about 4 minutes. Massage helps. Goes a long way. I did that. Oh fuck! Like one of those feelings where it hurts so good. Oh man. Oh. Going down, going back into the. Hey, I just saw Harry Kane hand the fucking 100 euros to. Hey, you bloke. Like.
World. They're 45 minutes away, Jamie Watson.
That's going to have to be the performance of a lifetime in the second half from DR Congo. They're going to suffer without the ball. They'll get their opportunities on the counter-attack, undoubtedly. To that man, Brian Savenga or Yohan Wissa. Those are the players that are going to be the likely protagonists to be able to go and try to get a game-second goal. But for that man right there, well, he would have said the bar is set now in terms of effort and willingness to compete. And that's exactly what they need to do in the second half.
Like and lest we forget as well, all the chances. Bellingham has had chances and passes, having an incredible game in goal for DR Congo. But England could be two down if Wissa scored and not hit the post.
Yeah, there's a lot of ifs to this matchup, and I got a chance to hear from Thomas Tuchel's top assistant right before halftime to say this isn't time to panic. And I believe he's right. The chances were there. You just have had the performance of a lifetime from the goalkeeper in the first half. DR Congo cannot rely on that being replicated in the second half. They have to eliminate some of the crosses and chances for England. England need to try to continue right where they left off at the end of the first half, especially in these first 5 to 10 minutes of the second half.
You have blue, Argentina.
And it's almost time to count it down for the second half. Everybody up together! 10!
Holy fuck, dude. Stadium is really empty.
Well, England were also behind to Cameroon 36 years ago to the day. Well, they opened the scoring on that occasion. And then they were 2-1 down, winning 3-2 in extra time. Gary
Look
Lineker
at
with
the
a couple of
fucking
penalties.
stadium. It's so empty. I mean, I don't blame them. They're
Going
in
to do it the
Atlanta.
hard way here
Focus
against
play,
African opposition again. DR Congo leading
Bro,
by
this
goal
fucking
to
World
goal
Cup should have
through
just been in
Brian
Mexico.
Sapenga's very first international goal.
England have got to be able to get Harry Kane involved. He doesn't need to drop back into the midfield. There's enough numbers to be able
America
to do that.
is
But
like
they've
where
got
the
to be able
money's
to
at.
find him touches in the final
There's no
third.
culture. There's
the first
like
half, he had 15
nothing that moves
touches on the
people
pitch.
here.
That was the views
the only
of
reason
all
most
the
people
players,
live here,
including goalkeepers.
especially
They
Mexicans,
just need to be able to
because
get
of
more service into their number
the
9.
money. Because of the money. I think a lot of Americans are.
Dare they score again
here?
DR Congo
So
Anderson
close.
has to tidy up for England.
A lot of the Americans.
Kane caught by Mutusami.
I honestly think they don't even like living here. They just say they like living here because America.
First off, a lot of
BS.
DR Congo's play was down their left and down England's right as well, going the other way.
The reality is, it's so expensive. I mean,
England have
the
never won a
government
World
cared
Cup
about
match
us,
when
like,
trailing at half-time. 9 attempts.
Why do we live in a place where we work,
Losing
they take money
7 of
away from
those.
us in the press? Alright, man, I'm not talking about that. I work myself.
There is Madueke. No changes at half-time,
Sadiq.
incidentally. Masuaku has been strong again.
Oh, going back to this football talks. Dude, the England fans are gonna have it with Thomas Tuchel.
Declan Rice.
England get eliminated.
Marcus Rashford.
Like the fact that he'll have so many
Mark Gahey.
so many ballers.
Konza now for Madueke.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Madueke allowed to get a cross in. There is Sapenga. Anderson Rose won it well. Masuaku. We're taking chances here, and it's been stolen back off him. Anderson shielded out of play from Tuanzebe.
Incredible anticipation from Tuanzebe. He just anticipates that this ball is going to get slipped through. This is wonderful repress. And when this gets one back, watch number 4, Tuanzebe. He's just going to jump and go with Bellingham. He gets the step that he needs. He gets across, gets his right arm above Jude Bellingham's left arm, so he's got the body position, and he's able to just shield it out.
At first, I kind of like, I gave him props.
Tuanzebe, by the way, he scored the decisive goal against Jamaica to send them to the World Cup.
But now it's kind of starting to show. I think he might have been too overconfident.
Relegation with his club for his country, described it as the greatest moment of his career.
So my theory is that he got, my theory is that he got too overconfident.
Moved from DR
and
Congo
was not
when he was 4 years of
expecting
age.
these newly put teams in the World Cup to play this deadly against them. I just done like it just seems like the smaller teams are like moving up and they're understanding the top teams. Either that or like the top teams are moving down. Like for example, Germany's been not a downfall.
And then peeling out to the back post to be able to
what I've seen is like they just don't compete against like the bigger teams as before. Like the bigger teams aren't as afraid of them as they were before. Like before you play Germany, oh shoot, you better be ready. Like they would always be a semifinal
for England.
Semifinal team.
Bellingham with there.
You play against Germany, you know you're in for some work.
Reads this so well. Watch Bellingham. He had peeled off to the back post, and he's attacking
like,
this.
I think this is the lowest point. Like before, I get it. They would get eliminated by like really good teams. They're basically like Italy. Now they
against Panama with those deep
no disrespect to Paraguay. Like I get it. That's like some national level win for them. But like if you think of Paraguay, like
Rice in.
It's just
bodies on the ground.
From my perspective, they've never been like a team to ever win like that. They're a very small. They're in South America. They're one of the least accomplished teams in.
Let's get on with it, boys.
South America. Beating Germany was, I think, at their highest the best. But now they got to play France.
And from Rice. Sapenga, break up beyond here for Congo. Straight back to Rice. The Leopards are hunting England. And no foul.
The far
they
side
can go
is
again. Wan-Bissaka. He just sticking his face in the way.
Oh my God.
Young Whistler and Madueke up on their feet now, but here goes Rashford.
Oh, nice. Rashford side net.
England have looked far more dangerous when they've been able to go at DR Congo before they get set in their low block. That is a heavy challenge. Whistler was late. Jet Spence got there first. Was so fortunate that the referee didn't see it in real time. Here's Rashford, where he's really causing some problems. He had his defender guessing.
The league winner in Spain with Barcelona, Marcus Rashford, but still future very truly up in the air. Still where he will be playing his club football for next season. He's there on loan from Manchester United. 14 goals, 11 assists.
That's good skill. And Mbemba's just having to react to which way Rashford's going to go. He doesn't miss by much. I like to see him try to go low and hard to the far post. If you're going to go near, you need to go high.
There's Rashford again for England. Oh, deflection on that and passing with the stop. He's kept it out again.
That was a crazy save. Crazy deflection.
Oh
my God.
The game of his life. Well, he's just raising it up another
Dude,
level
what's
here
with
today.
Chancel Mbemba to help him clear it off the line as well.
Back and he goes again for England to no avail.
Luko,
Lionel and Passy.
take Madueke out, dude. He's not doing anything. Like, he's just...
The deflection makes this even more difficult. And Passy's going one way. And this just hangs up there forever.
Shit.
And Mbemba was there. And Passy didn't need the help. The way he can get back and contort his body, get his momentum going from one way to another is remarkable.
Well, here in Atlanta on the first
Arsenal
game here,
signed
the Cabo
this
Verde
guy.
goalkeeper had the game of his life, exploded as far as his social media was concerned. Jamie, you've been keeping a close eye on the numbers.
It's just been one of the stories and the twists and the turns of this 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup. It's been simply must watch.
Another cross. And there's Rashford. They got to it first.
We're 40 minutes away. If I was a Mexican fan and had that amount of money, I would have.
Wonderful commitment here from Rashford to climb the ladder. It's that landing that's a difficult one. But he's looked committed since the halftime interval. Willingness to go at players.
Kane's been quiet. I noticed that. Rashford's trying his best.
To win this header, knowing he's going to take the contact as well.
Ain't working out for him.
They made 8 saves against
Bellingham's probably Bellingham and Rice have been probably the best players.
4 massive ones as well here today for Lionel and Passy. There's a knee injury that ruled him out of the last AFCON. There's many of the World Cup qualifiers as well. Goalkeeper that started life with Paris Saint-Germain in their reserves.
Just the Moses where it goes.
Well, Thomas Tuchel said after Panama, the bigger the games get, the bigger that we will get.
You got this, man.
There's been a disconnect between Jet Spence and Ani Madueke, he just has not looked like those two were going to be able to combine, link together, provide some unpredictability.
Going to the root of the
Thomas
cause,
Tuchel, I'm thinking Madueke might need to be the sub and bring on somebody like Bukayo Saka.
The tension all the way up to my ear. Back to the game. Madueke, he's 1-on-1 with
Jet Spence.
fucking Jack Grealish type of play style. Like he does like all this fancy movement, just pass the ball back to someone else.
Just no way through. Right into the corner here where the DR Congo fans, most of them are
Tuchel is going to
congregated.
have...
And they appreciate that.
Tuchel's going to have it. Tuchel's going to get his...
Gianni Infantino, Wenger. Absolutely glued, and why wouldn't they be?
My biggest sadness was that
Sapenga's goal in 7 minutes will feel like an age ago for these DR Congo
and
players.
also, too, as an Arsenal fan, I'm kind of pissed off that Martinelli scored because now we're going to keep his ass.
French head coach, third major tournament as
We're
a
going to
head
keep his
coach
2 goals a
alongside 2
season.
AFCONs. Came in after Hector Cooper failed to get DR Congo to the World Cup in Qatar. Spent a lot of his coaching career in Africa. Rashford. Nico O'Reilly. Well, the Erling Haaland played more minutes for Manchester City last season than Nico O'Reilly. Rice, Bellingham, one way then the other, getting rid of Mutasami, following him everywhere.
Oh my God.
Way by Tuanzebe.
It's been unimaginative from Madueke.
I can tell that the commentators do not like Madueke.
That's another disappointing one for England as we slowly approach the hour mark. And just looking down, Anthony Barry has signalled changes are imminent. I think Anthony Gordon has been summoned.
Oh, never mind. They're going to put Anthony Gordon in. I'm pretty sure he's going in for Madueke. So
this is the kind of match where there's been no creativity when it's all said and done. If this result holds, the questions will be asked. You don't have a creative playmaker in the middle of the park like you would have had if you brought Cole Palmer, Phil Foden even. You're telling me right now those players couldn't impact these final 30 minutes? And it's an embarrassment of riches for England in the decisions. Good players are going to be left behind. But right now, this group looks like they need somebody that can create something on their own.
Holy
Otherwise,
shit,
it's just
dude,
been passing it around the side
this
and back.
Commentator
And that's exactly what DR Congo wants.
I'm pretty sure he's American, so I don't blame him.
in the Euro final last time out for England, despite defeat.
Yeah, I mean, I get why Phil Foden and others didn't make the team. But Cole Palmer, come on, man. That was like a no-brainer. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm not an idiot. Like,
so had to check his run to make sure he stayed on side.
Well, he took too long to play it.
Dude, that one was controversial in my opinion. Saka, even Saka too. Like
Anderson was late
in the Champions League final. He pissed me the fuck off so many times. He had so many times where he could have just passed it to player and center it. And no, instead he tried to take it on his own and fucking shoot it. And guess what that fucking got us?
There's the late challenge from Anderson. Goes right through.
He did not.
Siddiqui, the 1-2 was played back. But Siddiqui was on the ground from the challenge. That was a call by official.
So Anthony Gordon and Bukayo Saka are ready to come in.
Oh my God.
Changes in the wide areas for England, but this is Sapenga. Anderson in the way, he's going to come back to Sapenga. We'll keep his cool here.
He's playing like
Anderson with the block. Mutasami.
Who are these guys? Who are these guys?
DR Congo continue to keep England at arm's length. This may be the cue for the changes. So Madueke make way.
You know, now that I see how fucking horrible England play.
So straight swaps on both sides, really, for England. Freshness from Gordon for Rashford.
I don't think Mexico should be a fair
Saka for Madueke, one Arsenal man for another.
Saka and
Gordon now of Barcelona.
Rashford and...
What sort of impact can he have here?
But I mean, like, dude.
This match needs some creativity, some running. Players willing to go
1v1
to create an unbalance.
They're not like that.
Here is Gordon for Nico O'Reilly. He's found a cross as well. Sami not for the first time in the way. Back in again.
If I was one of the Congo players and they said Anthony Gordon and Soccer coming in for these two.
Good cover from Gordon.
In my mind, I'm going to see. You might as well just leave the other two in. Like, why? Like,
presence of mind to be able to tuck back into that left back role until Nico O'Reilly could recover.
You should chicken Saka.
Look at the frustrations. My goodness.
Why is he Why is Thomas Tuchel frustrated? You're the one that picked these fucking players.
Isn't he? What is hairdryer treatment? Sepenga.
England's got some balls on my guy.
Motasami. Sepenga. So much energy brought to the Uzbekistan game. He was then substituted. But that there was even more energy brought on when Elia came on as his replacement.
Substituting Saka
changing
and
the
Gordon
game against Uzbekistan. So that's the reason why DR Congo are here.
But for this game. But for this game.
Quarter for DR Congo.
Substituting
good from Mbuku.
Saka and Gordon in for
there was
Rashford.
Only one player that was an option for him in the middle of the box. So
if I see that, I probably would have gone up to the manager
to get a corner kick.
Bro, why are you wasting 2 substitutes? You might as well just fucking leave these 2 in.
Keep an eye on number 4, Axel Tuanzebe. He's one of the targets on these set pieces.
They want more creativity? Bro. Oh, he would have scored that shit.
Who had a wonderful goal ruled out here last weekend against Uzbekistan. Hearts and mouths here.
That was going in.
That's a good header away.
Point of view.
Yeah, Elliot Anderson knew what he was doing. He was going to impact the play. And
then we got DJ Spenceman from Tottenham in the team.
To, with certainty, send that up and over.
How did Thomas Tuchel get away with this? Putting that guy in.
The responsibility here. Has been a consistent performer at club and country level.
Corner.
Saka.
Mutasami.
Right there at his face.
Mutasami has just gone about his business quietly and confidently. He has been influential. Number 8 for DR Congo.
And so the first change here, which we'll see Mbuku make way. And we will see the introduction of Meshak Elia. Made an impact, didn't he, when he came on against Uzbekistan? On a winner of 4 league titles at his time playing in Switzerland, placing Turkey now.
It was his ability to run 1v1, his shot towards goal that was deflected, that fell right into the path of another substitute, Fiston Mayela. Was so astute in his ability to just flick this up and over the goalkeeper to get the go-ahead goal against Uzbekistan. Elia will get isolated and he'll look to try to run at the England backline as they become stretched, trying to get numbers forward to chase an equalizer.
Here is Gordon to fancy his chances against Wan-Bissaka.
Hey, look, see, fucking Gordon ain't doing shit. He can't even get past.
For Esri Konza.
These players, one player from England makes more fucking money than all the players from Congo. Hey, from all the Congo players combined, and they can't even fucking get past them.
Here for
you know what? At this point,
O'Reilly's gonna have to. There's every ounce to get back here with Elia. O'Reilly's going to get the free kick. What a foot race that was.
Oh, just 2 incredibly rapid players, and just the soccer IQ from Nico O'Reilly to make sure he doesn't make contact for Elia to go down and win a foul.
Where are England going to find a goal from? Gordon to provide another cross. That is repelled. Anderson.
I still have to stay.
Was so quick off the mark of DR Congo getting to those loose balls.
Feeling Euro. Look at this guy. Anthony Gordon.
Not really been able to get Harry Kane in the game. Jude Bellingham likewise in the second half. Saka. DR Congo just blocking absolutely everything in their way, but Jet Spence now. Oh, nobody there. And Wissa. And here they go, perhaps. Wissa, was he blocked off? He was.
That's got to be a booking.
There's Riconza. I don't think it is, you know.
So if Konza doesn't make that challenge, in which he makes no attempt to the ball, watch this. He just goes straight to Wissa.
30 minutes away.
Pulls him down. If you're calling that a foul, you're calling that a yellow card. It's inexplicable that that's not. DR Congo have absolutely been up for the fight since the second half started. That was the big question. Could they maintain that level? And they certainly have. This has been one of the most spirited performances we have seen from a side in a World Cup match in quite some time.
They have shown their teeth, Leopards here. Twice AFCON winners, 1968, 1974. In 2023, they finished fourth. Once a top 30 ranked team in the FIFA ranks. Oh, they are frustrating the life out of England here. We're just over 20 minutes away from exiting the World Cup. As we head to a hydration break. Still, DR Congo lead England. And the biggest...
They sub 2 players. They sub... subs they made.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time,
subs they made.
How long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
A safer Ontario means playgrounds with no drug injection sites nearby. It means fewer cars being stolen thanks to more police officers and prosecutors. New jails so criminals stay behind bars. Public spaces without encampments. And bail reform that protects our neighborhoods. We're making every corner of Ontario safer to make all of Ontario safer. That's how we protect Ontario.
Play for the Ultras?
Either team.
Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
Then
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
They get Harry Kane in the game. Even more, 18 goals from major tournaments. He scored most goals of any player in Europe's top 5 leagues last season.
Bro, that shit. Dude.
Jet Spence, he's out. As England make another change. Bereze, the Premier League winner with Arsenal, coming on here as needs must for England.
Dude, how do you feel?
Feel like the longest 20 minutes of his life.
How do you feel about?
It looks as though, just looking at those changes, you're going to see Declan Rice playing more of a right-back role.
Yeah, it's 3 in the back right now. And you imagine Declan Rice could do a lot of the similarities that Reece James does in possession, tuck inside, be able to just create a number in the middle of the park. I think they're going to have to take some chances now.
Here is Saka. And Rice. It provides for Harry Kane. Forced away from goal. England's captain. Saka there to be attacked. Wan-Bissaka, very delicate touch to see it away from Gordon for another corner.
Wonderful positioning from Wan-Bissaka. Just puts himself right in the perfect position to head it away. There's been success at the back post from these deliveries. There's been at least 3 occasions where Declan Rice has failed to beat the first player. So if your responsibility is at the near post, get across the first player. If you're getting to the back post like Bellingham was earlier, then you got to get there earlier so you can attack the ball.
Have had success from corners at this World Cup, England. Pilling around the back here. What a clearance away that was. Sapenga giving the free kick away. We saw the difference after the hydration break of the first half, Jamie. How England just grew more and more. Those clearer chances were being created.
It's definitely been a case where they've used the hydration break to tactically change some things.
Are we to see the same again, perhaps? Not quite a now or never. Oh, we're getting there. From Rice. Anderson. Fired in from Bellingham. DR Congo will take that all day, every day.
Yeah, the final ball is where England has been let down today. It's the inability to try to get Harry Kane on the end of any service.
He's talking of his key players to step up. Kane and Bellingham, Thomas Tuchel yesterday. At the end, he said it didn't matter who it would be that would step up to the plate. The luxury of having those kind of players, but he wants the rest to be playing their part. Nico O'Reilly, in front of just over 68,000 inside Atlanta Stadium. Two changes imminent for DR Congo. Here's Eza, finding Rice. Hung up and deep again. Gordon for Kane! England relief! Harry Kane, when England needed a captain, needed a leader. We're all square in Atlanta.
The tactical change at the hydration break saw Declan Rice go to right back. Now follow Declan Rice. He's the one that's able to get in this advanced position. Now it's DR Congo unbalanced. They're chasing the first one. Harry Kane, he starts from behind Tuanzebe and he ends up in front of Tuanzebe. One of the key difference makers is Harry Kane's movement in the box and then his ability to generate that much power whilst traveling across the face of goal. That is a spectacular finish. It needed enough power to get beyond the goalkeeper, and Harry Kane shows up at the right time and gives England a lifeline and a sigh of relief to England fans around the world.
Harry Kane, that's his 4th goal at this World Cup, 12th overall at a World Cup, and his 4th in knockout competition for England at a World Cup. He goes level with the great Sir Geoff Hurst. DR Congo changes. Sipenga and Mukau make way. Bongonda and Kayembe, the players to come on here, as DR Congo have to pick themselves up off the canvas. Edo Kayembe, who's come on, he does play his football in England with Watford. Oh, there's a different feel now with 15 to play.
The stadium has come alive. That was really so smart from Declan Rice with the movement. Just reading the game to get in that position. You talked about a captain showing up at the right time. Declan Rice was the captain of his club side, Premier League champions. He's the one that just had the endeavor to try and go and create the numbers advantage. He clips it over in the substitute. Anthony Gordon, tremendous composure to just put it into the spot.
Gordon. DR Congo have a player down. And straight away up towards Johan Wisser, and Jordan Pickford, who's had a very quiet second half, clears away for England. He loves a header, does Harry. 3 of his 4 goals at the World Cup have been headers here. With that goal levelling Geoff Hurst's record, he's now hunting Gary Lineker down yet again.
Incredible.
Lineker on 6 goals for England in knockout football at a World Cup.
It's the life of a forward. Harry Kane has hardly had a sniff apart from that one opportunity right before half. But he just constantly puts himself into a position to try to affect the game, and he stays mentally switched on, because he was not in position when the ball left Anthony Gordon's foot to go and win the header. And he changed that dynamic and won the header.
Saka, England tails up now. Saka for Gordon, peeling away. Wan-Bissaka. Gordon for Harry Kane. And that was Anderson.
Anderson has just tried to go for the placement, so he's taking a little bit off the power. Knows it's going to take, picking out the very top corner. He doesn't miss by much, you know.
Wind in their sails for England, but don't write off DR Congo just yet. Here is Elia. It's to get the better of Declan Rice.
That could be a mismatch in favor of DR Congo if it gets 1v1 situations.
Saka, nowhere to go, and that stays in play. For Elia again. Elia over 10 years of service for DR Congo. It's his 70th cap today. 3rd most capped DR Congo player. Here's Kayembe of Watford. He's got a new coach when he goes back as well, Alessio Dionisi.
Tremendous distribution from Pickford.
Gordon. England pushing for a winner now. Oh, and Bamba. Strength. A cool approach there, just shrugging off Anthony Gordon. That'll be a free kick. A Konza has won. Ten to play in Atlanta. Saka. Declan Rice.
The understanding between Saka and Rice has been so invaluable. Even in that moment, Saka knows to just set Rice up to deliver it first time. That is a far cry of difference from what we saw between the disconnect with Spence and Madueke.